Were the Mohammed sanctions for political gain? That's a question that's been puzzling me since these sanctions dropped. Now, regardless of what side you sit on, I want us to critically examine some of the facts of this story to really just ponder on some of the pieces that just doesn't quite fit. So, the official story is that from 2019 to 2023, the US Treasury said that the Mohammeds underreported more than 10,000 kilograms of gold, which led to them owing the US 50 million US dollars in taxes. Now, that's the official story. That's what they were sanctioned for. That's what everyone is upset about, and rightfully so. So then there came Junior Bash's claim with gold smuggling, where he named Tamish Jagmahan, and he went through and he walked us through that and showed us, like, the illegal channels with Venezuela and everything. But something that he mentioned was that the Mohammed was a target. He mentioned that if you go back and you watch an interview, he mentioned Mohammed was a target. So keep that in mind. Now, another thing that just doesn't sit well with me and many other Guyanese is that in the US Treasury's report for the sanctions, they said that many other government officials are also involved. Now, why haven't we been made aware of those names of the other government officials that are involved? Why? We know it got to involve people from the Guyana Gold Board. We know it got to involve top people. We saw the whole stuff of how they have agents to do their jobs and all these different things. So why haven't the Guyanese people been made aware of who these other people are? And when will we be made aware of this here? Are we just to accept that it's the Mohammeds and they got everything done and they acted on their own? Are we really to just accept that? And then another thing too, Anil Nanlal has been offering up the Mohammeds for extradition. He's been saying that, the vice president and other people have been saying that. Now, our request has not been made for the Mohammeds. But something I want you guys to know is that when that list of sanctions dropped for the Mohammeds, there were many other people on it that were sanctioned. One of them being for a serious drug ring in Guyana, and it just examined how serious it is for Guyana. Yet, we haven't heard a single word about their extradition to the US. But they're not talking anything about due process with our local laws. They're just like, yeah, he's guilty. We're offering him up for extradition. That's it. You have him, America. So, is justice now selective in Guyana? Who is going to gain from the Mohammed's extradition and their downfall? Because all of this just seems very convenient. The timing of the sanctions, when, they were showing political interest in the presidency, then all of this here right now that they're not naming the other government officials. They are not offering up the other people for extradition, but they're pushing the Mohammed's name. That's all you're seeing. So while we get carried away with these headlines by Anil Nanlal and the Vice President Barry Jagdeo and many other people, I want us to take a step back and critically go do some research for ourselves, because something doesn't seem right, regardless if you support him or not. If he's guilty, that's for the court to decide. That's absolutely for the court to decide. But for the critical thinking minds, something does not add up. And I know you feel it too, but you let me know what you think.